everyone, welcome back to our channel. So today's video I'm going to be doing a thrift flip. Honestly, it's been a while since I've filmed a thrift flip. I have got a full tub of stuff in my spare room which is full of all things I want to thrift flip or sew or alter, and today I'm like, let's finally just get through these. Mainly going to be me thrift flipping like different tops. A lot of them are Y2k style and themed. Honestly, I love the whole Y2k look at the moment, and also just that whole kind of like indie, is it called indie fashion? I don't really know. People on TikTok call it alt fashion, but like alt isn't really just a style. It's like something, like it's a whole ideology. But that's a conversation for another time. I'm super excited for all the stuff I'm going to be thrift flipping today. I am like love sewing. So let's just get right on into this video. This is a very plain singlet top. It's literally from like Target or something, and I got it from the thrift store. Hopefully my armpit's not hairy. From the thrift store for $4, which is like, I'm sorry, but that's way too expensive. I don't know why I bought this for $4. It's literally just a singlet top from Target, which I probably could have gone brand new from Target for $4. But as you can tell, this is just a bit too big for me and I want it to be tight. So I'm just going to take it in. I'm going to be using this lace, which I actually thrifted this lace. So basically I'm going to kind of like cross it over so it's like this. And I think it'll look cute. I've been seeing these tops everywhere. Here's some like inspiration pictures. I always get those Snapchat ads. Here's some example of the Snapchat ads with those gosh darn same tops every time. And I'm like, you know what? I'm not paying $10 for this top because I am cheap and scabby. I will make it myself. This top is a size 14, which isn't really my size. So what I'm just going to do is, first of all, I'm going to put it on inside out so then I can measure and take it in. I'm accidentally about to stab myself with this pin, so let me do this off camera. So after finding that way too difficult, I just realized it would be way easier just to pin it against a shirt that already fit me. So that's just what I did here, and I know it probably would have made more sense to crop it first, but I didn't do that. So next I just followed those pin lines and I just sewed down those edges of the shirt. Then I just tried it on to make sure it fit me, and it actually fit me really well. I was actually quite surprised on how perfectly it was. And then I took my tailor's chalk, and honestly, can I just say, my tailor's chalk makes me feel like a fancy sewer, so yeah. And then I just made a marking on where I was going to crop off the shirt, and I just cropped it there and also cut off the excess fabric on the sides. Okay, so now my shirt is to the length I want it, at least I think it is. So now I'm going to get to the fun, interesting part. So basically I'm going to get this lace. I actually thrifted this, as I mentioned earlier. I'm going to just sew along this top edge, and then I'm just going to follow it down to here. Hopefully, I need to actually measure it to make sure that that's the right spot and placement. This next part was literally so easy. Well, the whole thing was easy, but basically all I did was I pinned down the lace and then I just sewed it down on either side, and literally that is it. It is so simple and it looks so cute. So here is this final top. I am seriously so happy with how this top turned out. You don't even understand, I have been meaning to buy one of these tops for literally weeks now. Like, it's been sitting in my cart on my computer ready to purchase, and I haven't. And see, I knew there was a reason I hadn't bought it yet, because I was gonna make one myself. So how perfectly does it pair with this little bag? Oh, it still has its Salvo's tag on it. Oh my god, I actually just realized this whole entire top is technically thrifted because I also thrifted the lace. I literally found this lace, 4 meters of it, at a thrift store for like $1. Like 50, actually I think it was like 50 cents. But I'm seriously so happy with how this top turned out. It is so on trend at the moment and is literally so easy to make yourself. So if you again have like a little cami top lying around, definitely make this for yourself. Now on to the next item. If you can't tell, there's kind of like a theme of like lace cami tops going on right now. This next top clearly isn't a top yet, but it will be soon. I literally have jeans on underneath this, so please ignore that. But this is like this long lingerie dress. This is pretty cute as a dress. However, the thing is, it does look so much like an slip dress. No, not what's the word, like a petticoat, is that what they're called? It looks like, just, you can tell it's kind of like a nightwear one. It doesn't really look very daytimey. So what I want to do is I want to crop it into a top, and I think that'll just be so cute. Like, look at that as a top. Is that not adorable? Yes. Now, this isn't much of like a thrift flip, it's more just me like hemming the top and cropping it, but I'm just mainly doing this to show you guys how cute you can make like slip dresses and stuff. So I'm just gonna mark where I want it and then mark where, so I want it about here, I think.
So then all I did was I just cut off the shirt and cropped it where I wanted it, and these scissors are so rusty, it is so hard to cut, so that's why I'm struggling here.
I tried it on and it's literally perfect. Like, I love this. Honestly, I actually like this length, but basically I'm just going to hem it up probably about like 1 centimeter or something.
So then I just took my 1/4 footer, which you don't need, but it's literally so good if you're lazy like me and you always mess up straight line, and I just sewed up the hem.
I'm so happy with it. Like, I genuinely think this is so cute. Obviously this is just like I think the word's like a petticoat, but basically this is just one of those dresses, and obviously if I wore it into a dress it was still gonna look too much like a nightie type of thing. I think it looks really nice, especially paired on top of a like turtleneck long sleeve. Here it is. I just love like the lace bit here. It is honestly so cute. I've had a few people ask me this and I forgot to mention it earlier in the video. When you go thrifting, if you're looking for little dresses like these, definitely go into the lingerie section. I know it's kind of gross sometimes and like kind of weird, but like they have cute nighties which you can like turn into tops. This one was a really simple thrift flip, but I just think it was really cute. Probably thinking to yourself, Chloe, that is a boring tank top. What could you possibly do to make it interesting? Just watch online. So basically this is just like a little singlet, tank top, whatever you call it, and it's really plain, but I just got it because I liked a little lace detailing here and this little bow. And when I first got this, my original intention was just to crop it off and have it as a cute crop top, but I've literally had it in my box of things I need to cut and crop and thrift flip forever that I now don't really like that as much. And I think what I want to do is turn it into one of those really cute y2k tops with like the lace which like crosses over here, because I have some lace which matches this pretty darn perfectly. This top was, how much was it? This top was $3, which honestly is a little pricey for this because like it's literally just a little thin flimsy crop top which is covered in thread. But hey, the money goes to a good cause, a charity, so it's okay. So I just finished up this top and now basically I'm going to repeat everything I did on this top for the little blue top. So I'm just going to crop it all off and make it fitted and then sew the lace on, but this one I'm going to lace a little bit different and I'll show you that in a sec.
Basically all I did for this was just repeat the steps that I did on the first top. Now because I was doing the lace a little differently on this one, I just took my tailor's chalk and I marked underneath my boobs just where I'm going to kind of put that lace. It's going to be in this little kind of curved design, and then I just pin that on. Here's my cat. He's really cute. Look at him. And then I just sewed that on, and this one was so simple.
Here is the complete pop. I love this one so much. It's honestly so cute. And this is seriously so on trend. I did decide to go for a little bit of a different look than I was originally planning with this one. Instead of doing the crisscross like with the lace, I found lace which actually matched this top on pretty darn perfectly, like damn. And then I just sewed it on underneath because I've also been seeing a heap of tops. Okay, this bag's annoying me. I've also been seeing a heap of tops which kind of have this lower lace. If I can find any, I will insert the pictures here. But I seriously love this so much. I think it's so cute, and honestly it's probably even better quality than if I went and bought some off of like a cheap website online, which probably overprices it. So if you have some lace lying around your house like I did, literally you can take any little cami top, whether you thrifted or not, and you can turn it into this cute little cami. Also, this matches perfectly with my skirt. Oh, what I was trying to say is this matches perfectly with my skirt, and I think it's such a cute little look. Cut the cameras. So this next top is actually something that I already thrift flipped, and I know it's kind of annoying. I would have loved to do it in this video, but I literally did it like yesterday or the day before I was actually had the idea to film this video, which kind of annoys me, but I just want to show you guys it anyways because I think it's really cute and it's really easy and something you can do yourself. Basically, it was just, again, one of these little tank top singlet tops from the thrift store, and basically all I did was I used my machine and I used a zigzag stitch all the way around like where the lace is, because there's lace on this top, so I just wanted to do it to incorporate these lines. And then basically what I did was I just folded the fabric like this, and I used a zigzag stitch, and I just sewed the zigzag stitch, making sure this edge of the zigzag goes over the fabric. And basically it just creates these little lines, and it's like, I'm not sure if you can tell, but it's like a little pucker in it. I did the same thing down the edge, and I just think it's really cute. I just think this is so cute. I love tops which have like obvious stitching. I don't know if there's a word for it, but I literally think it's the cutest thing. So I just want to show you guys that because that's a fun little idea you can do yourself. Okay, next item that I'm going to be thrift flipping is this dress. Now honestly, this dress is pretty cute. However, the issue is, I'm not sure if I can like show it correctly, ignore my bra on full display, but someone has obviously taken this top previously and they've like sewn these edges together. Basically what someone's done is, obviously the dress was too long on them, like the straps were too long, so they just sewed them together with like a really obvious and bad stitch. What I want to do is I want to unpick this and just make it kind of more fitting and flattering, because it's kind of just like there for now, but I do love the tie-dye and it's a really like comfy, cute fabric for summer. So what I definitely want to do is probably take it up a little bit because it's just like that tiny bit of an awkward length for me. I don't really know if that's going to work. It might just end up slicking to me and making me look like, who even knows what it'll make me look like, but I'm just going to try it. So yeah.
So the first thing I need to do with this dress is unpick this little situation going on here, and I know that's going to make the dress really big, so we're going to have to see how this turns out. So I'm just going to cut it first and then I'll unpick it.
I tried on the dress, I'm not sure if it's even all in frame, but honestly I can see why that person did that. It currently looks like I'm wearing a potato sack, like a tie-dye potato sack. This really is just like, it might be a mess at the end, we'll see. But basically what I'm going to do is I think I'm going to sew it into like a V, then I'll have excess fabric here. So I'm going to take in the excess fabric, so there'll be kind of like a dart at the back, and then obviously that'll be inside out though, so it'll be like the other way. Basically I'm going to like try and see, it'll look cuter if I can pull it up like this. Okay, I don't know what I'm going to do, but I think I'm just going to measure it to see how much I need to bring it in and then just go from there. This could be a fail. I just got my mom to help me and she pinned up the back. Now the issue with this is there's going to be either an obvious dart at the back, like it's gonna like kind of stick out a little bit. I don't really know. If this doesn't work out as a dress, I'll just crop it into a top.
So now at the back with all of this excess fabric, which I'm going to cut off, I just made this like dart, not dart, but just like this kind of darty piece of what I'm going to be cutting off. So I'm just going to sew all the way down here, and then I'm going to try and make it as seamless as possible off of that edge. So wish me luck. So then I just went ahead and tried to sew that, and I probably could have done it better. The dart was still a bit harsh, but you know what, it's good enough. And then I just went ahead and cut off all of the excess fabric. So to make the dress more of a flattering shape, I'm going to be pulling it up here. So I'm basically just taking it and I'm pinning it all around this edge here like this. Let me show you. So I'm just going to make like this, and I'm just going to continue that all the way around till there's an even flat edge. Next I just sewed that up, and honestly I did this in such a confusing way. I don't know why I made it so confusing for myself. I didn't really realize till about here or towards the end that I could have just folded the fabric inside out, like into itself, and it would have been so much easier. But then I just went ahead as usual and just cut off the excess fabric. Now I'm just going to go ahead and do what I did to that very first shirt. I wasn't originally going to put lace on it, but I realized how cute this would look because I found some lace in like this little box I had and it was perfect. So now I just pinned that on and sewed it on.
final dress. I am actually really happy and both surprised about this because I did not think it was going to turn out this well. Now there are two things which I'm going to tell you first. With the dress, I haven't fully finished it. I realized I need to take it in a little bit more on the edges and fix up some of the back, but it's getting dark and I just wanted to film this video and kind of get it over with. So I'm exposing myself a little bit here. I have a little bit of a clip holding it in there, but I will fix that. So I promise I'm not lying. This is what the dress will look like in the end. So I just wanted to show you guys that to give you an idea. I still think it's so cute. I'm genuinely so surprised and proud of this. The way I took it up here, I'm actually really surprised that worked. I thought it was going to be much cuter than folding it up. The bottom was bigger than the top and it was a little tight on my hips, so I just wanted it to be more flowy, and it genuinely worked perfectly. I also paired it right now with this bright pink turtleneck underneath, and I literally think it matches perfectly, but it'll also be so cute on its own. This is perfect for summer, and again with that Y2k theme. As an extra addition, I could even take extra bits of this lace and put it around the bottom because that would be super cute. But I am so happy with how all of these things turned out, and I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you would like more videos like this, or you have any ideas of things you'd like us to do, make sure you comment them down in the description box down below. Thank you guys so much for watching this video. Do not forget to comment, like, and subscribe, and follow all our Instagrams and TikTok. That will be in the description box down below. Thank you guys for watching, and I hope you enjoyed, and I'll see you guys next time. Bye!